Hi, I'm Aaron from Booklee. So in this video I'll show you how you can use the custom section block for your Booklee digital guidebook. Let's jump in. So the very first thing, here on my screen now you can see a very detailed help article on how to use the custom section block for your Booklee digital guidebook. If you ever feel stuck or you're facing any issues or problems on editing the content for your guidebook, feel free to check out this article. I can assure you it's going to help you a lot to solve any troubles you're having. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm just going to simply go here section by section and show you live how to use the custom section block. But before we start, let me tell you a bit more about the custom section block. So the custom section block is a pretty unique block. There are multiple ways that you can use this block. So let me show you some couple examples on how you can use the custom section block. So you would use the custom section block to create detailed instructions for your guests on how to use the coffee machine or perhaps operate a laundry machine on your property. You would also use the custom section block to give detailed instructions on how to operate the hot tub, pool or sauna, and also instructions and a guide for local cafes, specific restaurant, bar, pub or club. Pretty much there are endless possibilities what you can do with the custom section block. These are one of the most popular examples on how you can use the custom section block. And another tip that I can give you here, you can use the custom section block as a nested block under first level section blocks. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how all of that works. So now let me jump into my Booklee digital guidebook dashboard over here. So first things first, here on the right hand side, this is my digital guidebook live preview. All of the changes I do are going to be displayed immediately live here on the right hand side for my digital guidebook. And this is actually the guidebook that my guests are going to see once I share it with them. Here on the left hand side, this is where I edit my digital guidebook with these content blocks. So all of the changes I do here on the left hand side are going to be immediately displayed here on the right hand side. So now let me show you how you can use the custom section block and edit it. To add the block, you can click here at the top, add block, and the very first option here is going to be for your custom section. If you click on it, it's going to be automatically added to your page. So if I click back and scroll down, note that every new block that you add to your digital guidebook is going to be placed automatically at the very bottom of your existing blocks. So here you can see this is the custom section we just added and it's placed at the very bottom of our existing content blocks over here. And if you remember previously, I gave you the tip that you can use the custom section block as a nested block. Let me show you what that means. So if I was to click here on where to eat block and open it up, so I click this arrow button, now I can see all of the nested blocks under the where to eat section. And I can even go further on the third level and click on this arrow button over here under restaurants, and here is a specific restaurant recommendation under the where to eat section. So these blocks over here are custom sections, nested blocks. And how to add a nested block, you simply use this little plus button over here. So if I click it and then select the custom section and now click back, let me show you where I just added the block. So if I open it up once again, where to eat, here you can see this is the custom section I just added to the first level block of where to eat. So now I can use this custom section to write detailed instructions or a guide for a specific restaurant I want my guests to check out. So once that is out of the way, now let me show you how you can actually edit the custom section block. So simply click on it and now it opens up and now you can edit the custom section block. And there are a couple of features that you can edit here. You can add an icon, you can edit the title, you can add description, text content to the block, you can add a map pin, and you can add images. I'm going to go here feature by feature and show you what you can edit here for the custom section. So let's start with the icon. If you simply click here on select icon, these are all of the icons you can choose from. Simply select the one that you like the most for your custom section. I'm going to select this little star icon over here. You can edit the title of the custom section over here. simply click in the text box and you can now edit the title. So for example, if you were writing instructions or a guide for a specific restaurant, you would here type in the name of the restaurant. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna simply type in here restaurant, like so. Now if we move on to the description part, if you want to add a text description to your custom section, simply click here in the text box and you can start typing in whatever text you want to have for your custom section. So once again, in this example, if I was writing a detailed instructions about a specific restaurant that I'm recommending to my guests, here I would probably write something about the menu itself, how to find the restaurant, the whole vibe behind the restaurant, stuff like that. Besides that, you have a bunch of text formatting options here available to you. You can select from a bunch of heading formats. You can create bold text, you can create italic text, you can underline text, you can create numbered and bulleted lists. You can also insert links, images, videos, and last but not least, remove text formatting entirely. So if you wanted to embed a link in the description of your custom section, first you need to highlight the piece of text you want to turn into a link, then click the link icon over here, and then simply paste in the URL of the link that you want to embed here on your description for the custom section. If you want to add an image, simply again click in the text box, click the image icon, and then select the image that you want to add to the description part of your custom section, like so. And voila, you can see that the image is now here. So in this example, you would add images that you've taken yourself or perhaps downloaded from publicly available sources of some sort of a restaurant you're recommending to your guests. And if you want to remove the image, simply click backspace. And if you want to embed a YouTube video, first you will need to find the YouTube video itself that you want to embed. So say for example, I want to put up this YouTube video for my description or my custom section. What you need to do is simply just copy the link of that YouTube video. So I highlight the link here at the top of this YouTube video, right click copy, go back to Booklee, and then I click this video icon and then paste the URL of that YouTube video and click save. In a couple of seconds, you're going to see here that the YouTube video is embedded on my Booklee digital guidebook. And if you wanted to remove the video, simply click backspace like so, and it is not there anymore. So now moving on to the map pin feature. So you on your Booklee guidebook have an interactive map accessible to your guests, and on that map you can add pins for specific locations. So in this example, if you were writing a detailed instructions or guide for a specific restaurant, you would use this add map pin feature to literally put a pin on your interactive map for that restaurant, the location of it. So let me show you how that works. Simply click here on add map pin, start typing in the address of the restaurant. So I'm just gonna type in a random address here, select the address and then choose the icon. So in this example, a fitting icon would be this fork and knife one, since it represents a restaurant. I select that one and click save like so. And here you can see in a couple of seconds, an interactive map is also generated here for this custom section. So my guests can actually see a precise location of this restaurant and they can get directions to the restaurant and see it on the map if they need to. Besides that, if I click back, you might have noticed that on the first page of your guidebook, you have this interactive map. This is the map where you can collect all of the map pins on your guidebook. So here you can see there is this little map pin we just added, and also it is displayed on this interactive map for our guests as well. So now returning to the custom section block, you can obviously edit the map pin by clicking on edit, then you can change the address or the icon itself, or you can completely delete the map pin if you wish to do so by clicking here on delete. And last but not least, you can add images to the custom section right here. So for that, you have two options. You can add images from your device, or you can import images from an already existing OTL listing that you have. I'm going to show you both options. So let's start with uploading from my device. I simply click here on upload from my device. And as simple as that, I choose the images I'm going to upload. So I'm going to select this one. So in this example, if you were writing instructions once again on the restaurant itself, you would perhaps add images here of the restaurant and the menu of that restaurant. And if you wanted to delete some sort of image, simply click these 3 dots over here and then select delete. Now let me show you how you can import images from an already existing OTA listing. For that, click on import from listing and you have 4 options here. You can import images from your Airbnb listing, Booking.com, VRBO or Google. And to do that, it is really simple. You just need to copy the link of that listing and then paste it in here and click import. Let me show you that in action for an Airbnb listing. So let's imagine that this is my Airbnb listing and these are the images I wanted to import, right? So what I do, I just simply highlight my listing link here at the top, right click, copy, go back to Booklee and then just paste it in here like so and say import. And then in a couple of seconds, Booklee is going to import all of the images from my Airbnb listing here on my custom section block. So if I wanted to change the order of the images, I simply just click and then drag and drop, and then the order of the images is changed. And again, if I wanted to delete an image, click the 3 dots and select delete. So that is it. That's how simple it is to use the custom section block for a Booklee digital guidebook. And remember, the custom section block is really good for some sort of specific type of instructions or guides, right? So in this example, it is really good to use it for specific cafes, restaurants, breakfast places, sightseeing spots, tours, or some sort of activities, right? I hope that this video was helpful and have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.